You worried about your young adult son or daughter and unsure as to how to help them on their path to healthy independence? Maybe you have a son living at home in your basement and he's been there for some time. And you want to ask him, son, I was wondering when you might be looking for alternative housing. And he responds, what? I thought you said that I'd always have a place here at home. And of course, you're thinking inside, what? I didn't think he thought this was going to be forever. And you say to him, but son, I thought you'd really want to move out. You're 45 years old. Now, hopefully you don't have too many 45-year-olds living at home, unless there's some special needs or circumstances. But I have some good news for you. In my private practice over the years, I've interviewed or asked dozens of young adults 18 to 30 years old who are living at home, where would they like to live 5 years from now? And I tell you, not one has ever said, I just want to be living with mommy and daddy. It doesn't happen. They want to be independent and we want to support their independence. Now, you may have a young adult who's bouncing back and forth. They've been out to school, maybe they made it a few years and they came back. Or they had a job and that didn't work out. Or they were out living with a girlfriend or boyfriend and that went south and they came back. Or maybe you're lucky enough to have a young adult, son or daughter, who's living outside the home. But of course, at that point, then, you can just sit back and relax. Your parenting duties are finished. Well, I can hear some of you out there saying, fat chance on that, right? Yeah, when they're out there, we're still emotionally involved with them and oftentimes financially as well. Emotionally, we worry about their getting some kind of direction in their lives. Maybe their lives are complicated by depression or chemical dependency. Financially, we may be subsidizing their apartment or helping them with their car. It's a very different and difficult period of time right now for young adults. Different in that our kids are closer to us than we were to our parents. They stay home longer. They get married later. That's a good thing, right? And, they face some different challenges. Many are underemployed or unemployed, and they're carrying quite a debt on their shoulders. So they're struggling out there. And for us as parents, the challenge is figuring out, how much do we help and how much do we try to let go with them? My name is Jack Stoltzfus, and I have 3 young adult children. And I'm a psychologist, and I've been working with many parents of young adults who have talked about the challenges they've faced in raising and letting go of their young adults. And they've expressed concerns about being frustrated or angry or upset or worried, not sleeping at night because they don't know how their kids are doing. And one of the things I found is that this group is woefully underserved as far as information and resources. Maybe it's because there's kind of a belief that once they hit 18 or they hit 21, the parent's job is done. So this website is here as a resource for you parents, a resource to provide you with ideas, tips, and suggestions about how you can be more effective. One of the questions I get at the workshops that I do from parents is, tell me, what can I do? How do I handle this situation? So we're definitely going to focus on that. The website is focused on 6 different practices: understanding your young adult, unconditional love, apology, forgiveness, learning to say no, and letting go. And finally, this website is a work in progress, and we need your ideas, your suggestions, your questions to build this out. So please help us out, email us, give us the ideas that we can include in building out this website. And thank you very much. We'll build this website together.